Hey, how you doing? Honor play for this week. Is Elden Ring Shadow of the Earl Tree too hard? Mm. Could Black Myth Wukong be the Elden Ring for character action games fans? We'll see. Was Nintendo's Direct a winner post Summer Game Fest? Double A and indie devs say it's not worth putting games on Xbox if it's not on Game Pass. All of this and more on Season 8, Episode 25 of Press X to Start Gamers Digest. What's up, everyone? I'm your host, DJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices, aka Boss from Far Cry 3 has got me pretty high, but we still managed to beat him. I'll talk about more of that later. I am joined by,
Sean MF Ross.
what does the M and F stand for?
Mr. Fat don't like to get wet.
ah! Oh, man. Now you know who we are. Press X Star Gamers Digest is a video podcasting against the most important gaming news from this past week into an hour-long meal just for you. Pointing to you, sir, ma'am, they, them, whoever. Thank you for listening. Where was I at? Not if, we are live on YouTube every Sunday when we can make it because life is hard.
But listening to us is easy.
Yes, it is. Don't forget to support us by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell. If you are listening, we would greatly appreciate you leaving us a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or the podcast service you are currently tuned in on. Do it. If you want, you can join our conversations by joining our Discord at pressx2start.com/Discord. Yes. All right. With that being said, I think we can jump into this big old week of gaming news. Number one, Black Myth Wukong hands-on preview. Easily among the best and best-looking action RPG I've played in years. This comes to us from GamesRadar by way of Austin Wood. Before I jump into this, are you excited at all for Black Myth Wukong?
Yes, now I am. Now that they said it's not going to be a Souls-like, I don't feel like
Yeah.
struggling. I don't want to role play the victim.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I was also incredibly happy with this news that Black Myth Wukong is not a Souls
Like I was excited when they first revealed it years back, and then it looked like it was going to be a Souls-like, and my excitement kind of tempered, it kind of waned, and it's back up there now. So
yeah,
I'll be getting this
for sure. Yeah, I am definitely like on the hype train for this game. Like, I think when we first saw the preview for this, I was under the impression like there's no way this game is going to look this way by the time it comes out. Like, this is obviously like a hype trailer kind of thing. And hey man, they have been keeping on the same train of like, nah, this is what our game looks like. It will look like this from start to finish. And so far in the previews, it's been looking so strong. Like, there is I think we showed it last week. There is a scene that the main character is fighting like this giant bear, and the bear does like fire attacks, and then like main character hit the bear with fire attacks, and the bear like catches on fire. And I don't think I have personally seen fire look that good on a character that is attacking you, if that makes sense. Like, it just looks amazing. But yeah, so this preview is essentially just kind of reaffirming all that. They talk about how in the preview it seemed like a boss rush kind of thing where you're just fighting a lot of like bosses back to back. The devs did confirm that like, no, there is going to be more open world elements. There's going to be like NPC side quests and exploration happening in the game. It's kind of weird that
I wonder how long they took to build this game, because
yeah,
if you remember, this was teased back in 2020, and they were looking for help to finish developing the game. And it started on Unreal Engine 4. They switched to Unreal 5.
That's a great question. Yeah. I wouldn't even. I imagine this has been, because even at that time when they first showed it, it was a good a pretty lengthy video. I think it was
And
like
that shit looked
5
amazing.
minutes. Yeah, and it looked really good. So I think at that point it probably was like maybe 3 years of work, probably longer because they were a smaller studio.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, it's looking pretty good. What happened? Oh, so the the other side to this whole thing is that Black Myth Wukong is essentially coming to PlayStation in a way first because it is being delayed on Xbox Series S/X. The devs had given the reason of because they need to optimize this game to work on Xbox Series platforms. So there's
Because
a
Microsoft
another
making shit hard on themselves.
yeah, so the idea of Microsoft wants these games to work everywhere is somewhat hamstringing, certain devs in terms of getting these games to scale down, scale up
Mhm.
reasonably without issue. So there's actually been some controversy behind that. So this comes to us from Windows Central. Highly anticipated Black Myth Wukong is delayed on Xbox for optimization, and now Microsoft has responded. So this comes to us by way of Jez Corden.
Mm.
So what is being said here is that the devs put out a quote saying that we are currently optimizing the Xbox Series X/X version to meet our quality standards. Game Science, named the devs, said so it won't release simultaneously with the other platforms. We apologize for the delay and aim to minimize the wait for Xbox users. We will announce the release date as soon as it meets our quality standards. So everybody took that and was like, "Oh wow, this is sort of you know throwing dirt at Xbox, not throwing dirt in a direct way, but like,
Yeah.
you know, optimizing these games for Xbox Series X, Series S is an issue. We're seeing that." And then Microsoft came back with a response, and their response was a little different. Oh my God, this site is not okay. Their response was pretty different from what Game Science said, in that, what? These ads are so annoying. All right.
Mhm.
They said that we're excited for the launch of Black Myth Wukong on Xbox Series X/S and are working with Game Science to bring the game to our platforms. We cannot comment on the deals made by our partners with our platform holders, but we remain focused on making Xbox the best platform for gamers, and great games are at the center of that. So, this quote is different in that Xbox is talking about deals made with our partners with other platform holders. And people are suggesting that, oh, Black Myth Wukong might be coming late to Xbox because of possibly an exclusivity deal with PlayStation.
Yeah.
So this created all this controversy, and then of course Black Myth Wukong devs, they're not I think Jazz Corden reached out to them to get clarification. They haven't clarified yet. But this is a weird thing in that I don't know if this is the first time we've had devs say, like, oh, the game's not coming to other platforms because of optimization reasons. And then
Well, they
the
didn't say it's not coming, just we're working on it. I
well, yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah. It's
it's
being delayed
more
because of
so odd that Microsoft commented on it at all, if anything.
yeah, right, right. And they're saying this because I think it's just a confusing thing because right now, like Microsoft is kind of in somewhat hot water in terms of Game Pass, somewhat hot water in terms of these games coming to their platform. There's going to be another game we talk about in Nintendo Direct that was shown that's also not coming to Xbox, blah blah blah. But it is a thing of this is sort of a recurring thing that we're starting to see, and I think Microsoft coming out and speaking on this is sort of showing that like they are kind of being kind of frustrated about this.
Yeah.
The thing is like I don't know if I buy the PlayStation exclusivity deal on
Yeah.
that just because I don't remember really seeing Black Myth Wukong being like a PlayStation thing.
I assumed it was gonna
Was it?
come to PC and PS5 when it was announced. When it was first
Okay,
announced,
so there what so was it
I
like Black Myth
think.
Wukong and then a PlayStation thing after it?
Let me see. Black Myth.
I mean, I could be wrong and just like not remembering. But yeah,
Yeah,
if
I'd have to find it.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, as it is right now, a lot of this is just speculation. So we don't know exactly what is the cause of this. Is it really just an optimization thing? Which kind of makes sense. We're gonna talk about something like that later on. But right now we are just in a wait and see pattern.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um yes. So before we jump into what was announced at the Nintendo's Direct, hey, you listener, viewer, do us a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you are listening, please leave us a review on the podcast service you're currently using. Period. Do that. Thanks. And if you want, you can join the conversations by joining our Discord at pressxandreducer.com/Discord. We have fun there. You can have fun with us. Join us. Join us. That has been it for Press X and Start Gamers Digest. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoy making it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget, if you're listening, please leave us a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, whatever podcast service you're currently tuned in on. Don't forget to wash your hands because bugs are still out there and they're going to get you sick. They're going to
Yeah.
get you sick. And don't forget, just have a good day. Be safe, take care, play some video games. All right, guys.